think back on these times and the dreams we left behind, I'll be glad 'cause I was blessed to get to have you in my life. When I look back on these days, I'll look and see your face. You were right there for me. In my dreams I'll always see you soar above the sky. In my heart there'll always be a place for you for all my life. I'll keep a part of you with me, and everywhere I am there you'll be. And everywhere I am there you'll be. Will you show me how it feels to feel the sky within my reach? And I always will remember all the strength you gave to me. Your love made me make it through. Oh, I owe so much to you. You were right there for me. In my dreams I'll always see you soar above the sky. In my heart there'll always be a place for you for all my life. I'll keep a part of you with me, and everywhere I am there you'll be. 'Cause I always saw in you my light, my strength. And I wanna thank you now for all the ways you were right there for me. You were right there for me. In my dreams I'll always see you soar above the sky. In my heart there'll always be a place for you for all my life. I'll keep a part of you with me, and everywhere I am there you'll be. And everywhere I am there you'll be. There you'll be.
Something I loved about Papa is that he always made jokes, and me and him always worked on projects, and he gave me the name Bubba.
I'm gonna miss many things about him. He was a wealth of wisdom. He would give me on almost a daily basis something that I could give to my family that I have now. I won't miss him running over me with a big inner tube, but I'm going to miss our walks and our talks and the skills he gave me to raise my family today.
What I loved doing, Papa was making waffles in the morning with a lot of toppings like whipped cream and sprinkles and more sprinkles. And then I'm gonna miss that he went to my soccer games.
I'm gonna miss the great example Papa set for our family and for our lives through watching his life.
Ella is gonna miss Papa too. All the hugs and kisses he got from Papa, all the times that he came up when she spent the night and he got first hugs from her in the mornings and naps. She's gonna miss all those things from him also. We have a short little poem we want to read.
Lucky are we that knew him and were privileged to see the kind of human that we should all strive to be. For many years we watched, listened, and observed, maybe not even noticing at first as we should.
He was such a happy guy, always a kind word to say, forget about me, how was your day? He loved his family, friends, and his wife deeply. but he also loved total strangers, people in general, greatly.
A park bench, a seat on a plate, or a pool lounger near was an opportunity for him to spread his cheer. The kind of man that could make a friend wherever he goes and could share joy in their highs and give them hope in their lows.
He listened and heard you. He never judged. He was wise and shared stories from the past to give you a nudge. He was thoughtful, kind, and he knew where you stood at the cross for Jesus, which he shared every chance he could.
As we started to pay attention even more closely, we'd look at him with admiration and cherish him mostly. We learned so much from him and everything he'd been through, what an impression he made on everyone he knew. Now, as we reflect on the time we had, we look back fondly and never too sad. He wanted us to smile and love one another boldly as Jesus did, everyone as our brother.
We love you, Papa, so much. We miss you. We love you. We'll see you at some point again.
My dad was a great man, a great role model, man of integrity. He practiced what he preached, and he was fair, he was kind, he was loving. I've never felt so loved in my life, and he's just a great influence on my life.
I remember he was super kind and super nice.
Did you guys like to do anything special together?
Yeah, we would look for golf balls a lot. That was super fun, and we would also go to movies a lot.
Great memory was when I was a kid, we used to go out for pancakes every Saturday morning, and we'd gobble them babies down and put about a gallon of syrup on those things, and then we'd head up to Central City and goof around on the Wapsie, and it was just a good time. It was a great memory.
I'm gonna miss hanging out with Papa. I'm gonna miss going looking for golf balls and going to movies with him.
What was the favorite movie you saw with him?
There's too many.
All of them. What I'm gonna miss about Dad is just having him to call and ask for advice, and I miss him every day.
Hi, we wanted to say a few words about Papa for his celebration of life. We all decided that even though it's 100 degrees out, Papa would have wanted us to do this video outside. He always loved being outside in the heat and the sun, whether it was playing golf or just lounging by the pool.
I really miss Papa. He always had fun things for us to do, whether it was going to the pool or taking us to the park or making his famous pancakes every morning for us. Another thing I really loved about Papa is that he never got mad at us even if we were doing bad things. He was always nice and loved to hang out with us. Another thing I really love about Papa is that whenever we went to stay overnight, we always watched movies. And the movies were so fun because of him, because he was so funny and he had the best popcorn for us.
I wrote this poem for Papa. Papa made the best pancakes, and they didn't even give me stomach aches. His funny jokes made me giggle, and his beautiful smile made me dance just a little. I used to love when Papa played the shark in the pool, and he tried to catch us and eat us. Papa was so funny. He made the best jokes. One of them that I remember the most was knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting.
Moo!
Steve was such an amazing man. He was someone who loved to the fullest, and he was our voice of reason, and we always went to him for advice. He was our rock. It still doesn't even seem real that he's gone. I keep thinking he's going to walk in the door. I can still hear his singing and humming and his silly jokes, and I'll never forget the look on his face after his jokes. I'll always remember him sitting anywhere the sun would shine on his face. We miss him a lot.
There are a lot of great memories I have of Steve. It's hard to just pick one. One that comes to mind that I never really shared with anyone is the time me and him drove to Dallas for a job interview that I had after college. It was the first time that I really saw him as a person instead of just an adult or a father figure. Driving in the car for hours and hearing some of his crazy stories he had when he was younger, and me telling him some of the crazy college stories I had that I probably shouldn't tell my parents, I realized that we had a lot in common, you know, a lot of the same personality traits even. And I was thinking to myself, if I would have met him when I was around his age, we probably would have been really great friends. He's just a real fun guy to hang out with and real genuine. Really miss that guy. I guess like most of you, we just feel lucky and blessed to have known him. In the last year or so, he always told me how blessed his life is and how happy his life's been so far. Papa, we know you're up there soaking in the sun and looking over us.
We
miss you, Papa.
Happy anniversary, babe. I want to thank you most this year for my past that you and I have spent together, all the fun we've had, all the places we've gone, and all the things we've seen. But also, babe, I want to thank you for our future. I look forward to whatever years the Lord gives us, spending them with you, seeing and doing all we can do. I love you, babe. Happy anniversary.